It's going to be another gusty day for folks that live in the Lone Star State. We had a powerful squall line that went from the hill country all the way through Houston. It's now pushing into the Gulf. But that is just one round. We have a lot more to get through as we work our way through the next 24 hours for Texans. Let's get you updated on the past 24 hours. So here's a look at the tornado reports. Not just Texas, New Mexico, powerful storms. I mean, that's really where the dry line initiates and then works its way through Texas. And then we have a lot of tree damage that's been reported this past weekend across parts of the southeast. So Mississippi and Alabama also popping up on our alert board where we've picked up severe weather.
Britta, not a whole lot of change today either, right? Today and into tomorrow, a lot of the storms tomorrow fire off over East Texas or East New Mexico, West Texas. But today we've got the storm threat level 2 out of 5 for 2 areas. One of them being over South Texas, West Texas as well. And then you see the southeast over portions of southern Louisiana, Mississippi. And we've got the chance for some damaging winds with these storms.
I was going to say the Fox Weather Alert Board at the top of the studio just lit up for Acadia Parish, Cameron Parish, and Jefferson Davis Parish. This is in Louisiana for a tornado warning. So you can see it right here along the I-10 corridor, so off to an early start. We are going to have isolated tornadoes today, but the predominant chance and the most likely observed negative weather is going to be for the risk for flash flooding and also for hail and damaging winds. Now, right now we had our radar set on San Antonio. You guys got walloped by heavy rain. You have a flash flood warning that just expired. But let's pop over to this warning again. This is just coming into the Fox Weather Alert system. So we have a Doppler indicated tornado warning. This is along a squall line. So many times when we have a powerful line of storms moving from west to east across Louisiana or any other part of the South, we'll have these quick spin up tornadoes that can happen along that line. Yeah. So we're talking not only the risk for straight line winds, but also possibly that we could have a tornado on the ground.
Yeah, and Lake Charles is in the video right below us, not far from there. And you can see that line also within that area there. You've got a wide area, which is the severe thunderstorm warning, that yellow box for that entire line, also till 4:30 Central Time this morning. So all of these parishes are included within that line. Could see some hail out of these, but the winds, especially when we start to see a little bit of a bow out of that, could be a main concern with that. That's something to watch this morning, but even then, pretty rowdy throughout that entire line. So that entire line will watch for those severe thunderstorms, because as you know, severe thunderstorm can do just as much damage. Don't focus in specifically on the tornado warning, but that is very significant. You want to make sure you head to your safe spot at this point. We'll give you some of the highlighted towns there. Crawley is going to be one of them that you want to watch. So this is your timeline. Britta just highlighted for you. Lafayette, not too far away.
For New Iberia, your time would be 4:34, Baton Rouge 4:55. So this is right, before we get to the start of our day. Thunderstorms that are waking up folks kind of while they're trying to get some sleep before their day starts. So there you have it, our first tornado warning of the morning. Again, this is a Doppler indicated tornado warning. In addition to that, just did want to give you a heads up, San Antonio had a lot of rain overnight. Your flash flood warning has expired. I would take a little extra caution if you're an early morning commuter.
Talking about those wet roads, boy, a wet weekend for parts of central Texas, throughout Louisiana, and we do have a renewed flash flood threat. Dallas and Baton Rouge, you both have the potential to see more than 3 inches of rain. Of course, we've got a chance for this pattern to change as we go through later on in the week, and that could bring some calmer conditions by the weekend. But you're looking live at Dallas this morning, Baton Rouge. We just talked about you as well, and things do change. Want to show you the past 2 days because we were talking about this last week. If you were with us, we're kind of getting you ready for this. Chance for flooding. The past 2 days, these rainfall totals are impressive. Widespread 2 to 3, shades of orange that you can see easily 3 to 5 in some cases. Radar estimated, by the way, and look how widespread it is. And all of these flooding reports coming in from Texas through Kansas, all the way across portions of the Arklatex, really, Britta. So as we go through today and into tomorrow, we continue with the renewed threat for flooding, not only for the lower line areas, rivers, streams, and creeks, also a major concern. Look at Dora, Missouri, more than 8.5 inches of rain since Friday alone.
And also more metropolitan areas like Tulsa picking up more than 6 inches of rain. So here's the flood outlook for today. A couple hot spots, parts of Texas and the Rio Grande Valley, and then stretching along the I-10 corridor. So all of these thunderstorms that produce severe weather today will also likely produce flash flooding. So it's a good thing to keep in mind that it's the heat of the moment.
Right.
So when the thunderstorms are rolling through, you are probably going to see water that's stacking up in the streets, kind of trickling off and hard to drain. This is a really good shot to show you that line. That's the squall line that's producing the tornado right now, tornado warning, pardon me, across parts of the I-10 corridor in Louisiana. All of that has to get over to Baton Rouge. So the flood experience experience is only going to become more and more of a threat. There's the current watch, which is north of Baton Rouge along really the I-20 corridor, Shreveport moving into Mississippi. That's where we have the highest potential for flooding today.
And look at all of the rivers out there, all of those big bright green colors. Those are the flood
active warnings.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're already running too full.
Yeah.
And now we're going to throw 3 to 5 inches of rain on top of it.
And guess what? Those rivers that maybe aren't at that stage downstream from there, all
They'll
that
go
water's
up.
all that water's headed off to the Gulf, and you're going to see that go up. We're also going to see some rainy conditions over portions of the south and southeast today. The moisture in the ground, boy, it is plentiful, very wet. So that rain doesn't have anywhere to go, really. It's like trying to have a wet sponge absorb it. It just can't.
So here's a look at the timeline. We get through this morning round. We have a little bit of a break before we reignite this afternoon, this evening. And then that holds together in the overnight. So unfortunately, some of this flood threat lasts through the overnight. And then we have another round on tap pretty much every day of the work week. This is the first official week of summer break for kids that live down south. So please be careful. If you're camping with your families, traveling, this is something that you'll have to encounter.